August 7th, 2022. It is a little before 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'm going on an emergency central air conditioning service call in Rockville Center. They left a message yesterday evening. Mikey Pipes, please come and help. I'm like, oh man, can I go tomorrow, please? They're like, yeah, sure. I'm like, all right. So we're heading over there. New client, never been here before. It's not too far away. It's all good. But I'm tired. I'm tired. Let's go. Filter at the front door.
Hi, it's on this side of the house.
What is? Thermostat?
You want to see the thermostat? Come on in.
Want this filter?
The thermostat is off.
Do you want this filter?
You told me. Oh, good. They came, James. Look, here.
Oh, great. Is your filter dirty?
Yes, but that's not. Because even when we took it out, still dropped down.
It's very friendly.
Hi.
Yeah. Cool.
Super.
So tell me what's wrong.
I turned it off. You wanted me to turn it off,
Yes.
right? Okay, good.
Generally.
Get out of here.
All right.
Tell me what's wrong.
What's wrong, James?
Well, we went on a vacation, we turned it off, we came back and it wouldn't drop below 70 degrees.
That was 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
It's still not getting
So
down.
it's cooling, it's just not cooling effectively.
Right, but then we had some moron come and look at it.
And you replaced 2 capacitors inside, like the little silver soda cans.
Yep.
And then it shot up to like 82 degrees.
He said it could be the fan.
So inside blows, just doesn't blow cold.
Right.
Blows
Outside doesn't do anything or doesn't look like nothing's working.
Yeah, pretty
It's
much.
not
But it's
working.
blowing though, inside.
It's blowing
blowing.
inside.
The fan
The way it normally would.
But it's not cold.
Okay. Turn the thermostat back
Said
on.
we didn't need Freon.
Okay. And the filter is not in the system right now, or is it?
I could put them in right now, they're not in at all.
There's no filter right now. How long has it been running without a filter?
About 24 hours.
Okay, that's fine.
Not
Okay.
even.
You got that from Amazon, they delivered the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not even,
Yeah, pretty
because
much.
we turned it off when you told me 6 p.m.
Yes.
yesterday.
Okay, puppy.
Come here.
Don't escape.
So it's on this side. What's your name?
My name is Mike.
Mike and Angela. Mike,
Okay.
that side.
Pleasure. Okay. Let's go see. Ooh, it's an old beauty. It's an old beauty. The fan's not running. Oh, we've been here before, huh?
Because my husband took care of a lot of stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, and I didn't see that sticker. I would have called you. I don't go here.
Okay.
My son's yelling at me. Why do you call these other people? Call pipe doctors.
So someone came here, I guess recently, you said recently, and they changed
Yesterday.
2 capacitors, and it didn't solve the problem. And
Yeah.
okay, let me get some tools. We'll fix it. No big deal.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Let's see what's going on this bad boy. Little baby compressor. Alright, let's see what they did in here. They added a hard start. Subco SPP8E. This is a little bit too big for this bad boy. A little bit too big. I wonder why they added that. And we have a 35 7.5 dual capacitor. Let's take a look at this condenser fan motor. Let's see what size that needs. Let's see. All right, I'm going to show you. Come on. Oh, guys, I can't show you, but it does say a capacitor of 5. Right? There it is. Cap 5. See that? Capacitor of 5. They probably killed the fan by putting the wrong size capacitor. And our compressor. Oh, I don't think it says it. This is a 35 7.5. I'm gonna use the Copeland app and look this up. CR32, K6, PFV 220. Boom. Okay, it's an R22. Electrical capacitor. Capacitor needs a 35. Safe for start a 145 to 175 and a run 35, 440. So we have a 35, 370, 440. This is fine, except it's not the right one for the fan. Now, let's take our Deathbox Incorporated condenser fan. Not moving. She's not moving. I mean, she's moving, not moving. And she's moving freely. Maybe he did something wrong here, but I'm gonna get the right size capacitor. Interesting, I just disconnected the hard start and she's working. Huh. Right now I'm just covering this up so we could get air through the coil. Alright, the only thing I did was disconnect the capacitor. Let's put in a 35.5 and then see how the capacitor reacts, how the motor reacts. Alright, I took out the 35.7.5, have a 35.5 in, the hard start, not in the equation. Okay. Contact is still pulled in. Let's give it power. Let's see what happens. Say she don't want to move. Don't want to move. All right. Dead condenser fan motor. All right. I brought the shaft blaster. All right. And the shaft cleaner, but I'm just gonna spray this down with some Croil. All right, let that penetrate in there for a minute. Just like that. Soak in there, baby. Croil. Thing's tits, by the way. The oil that creeps. She's a creeper, by the way. The Croil, the oil that creeps. Fuck yeah. Just like that, baby. And look, the tools are still here, and it's, I don't have my watch on, but it came right off. Tits. Alright, this motor's shot. This is what we got here? Ooh, it's a 10th horsepower. 1100 RPM. 10th horsepower. I don't know, it's gonna be a little tricky. Alright, I have a new condenser fan motor in place. To cut the remnants of the shaft off, I'm gonna use the Subco. Subco? Yep, Subco. The Subco shaft blaster. Shaft blaster. I'm gonna cut off the remaining shaft, hook up my impact driver there and cut that off. Loosening up a little bit there. Let's tighten you up. Honestly, one of the YouTube viewers, subscribers gave me this with that too. I think it's easy to use a angle grinder, definitely. But it's pretty cool though. A little tool. It's compact, but it comes in a big case. It makes a nice clean cut, I guess. Yeah, not bad. All right. Before I tighten everything up, just gonna turn it on, make sure I wired everything properly. I crimped on some connectors for the power. And I just have my reversing wire to deal with now. Upside down. It also sounds like Mike. Why is it reading 0.4? Oh. The wire. Oh, because of the capacitor. Alright, let's see. I have no fan. Now I got a fan. I had it a minute ago. Let's check power here. 13. Wow. A lot of power. Mama. I'm inclined to reinstall the hard start. I really am. Let's you look at the Copeland app again. Alright. Also keep in mind that my cover is kind of off, but RLA 14.4. It didn't start the first time, but now it is. I'm contemplating. They probably paid some good money for it, but it's oversized. 1 to 5 horsepower. Alright, system is running. I was about to take out the HIK micro thermal imaging camera. I wanted to check the temperature of the condenser fan motor, but the battery isn't charged. so much for that. Sorry, HIK Micro, I wanted to post a video on that, but let's give the homeowner our diagnosis. I did not hook up my refrigeration gauges to it. I have an immense amount of heat being discharged from the top of the condenser. I do have condensation forming. All right, so we're beer can cold. I made sure that my service caps, which are the primary defense against any leaks that there, are in place. Huh? Whoa. What's up with this? Huh? Are we going to 2 different air handlers? Wow. We're going to 2 different air handlers. Holy cow. Look at this. There's one probably in the basement, yeah? And there's got to be another one up in that attic. What goes into there? There's got to be 2 air handlers in his house. Wow. Wow. That's pretty tits, by the way. Wow.
Morning.
Good morning. Okay. We're done with my diagnosis outside. This is for you.
What is that?
That's the part that you bought yesterday from somebody else, right? I don't mean to rub salt in the wound, but I don't want it.
All right, come in the kitchen.
Okay.
Yeah, he's giving me back this stupid part. I'm gonna mail it today. I'm gonna mail it today.
You should. The guy is an idiot. Question: do you have 2 blowers inside this house?
What do you mean 2 blowers? Yes. What do you? Well, we have something in the basement and something in the.
Can I take a peek at that? The one in the basement?
Yeah.
Because you have 1 unit outside that appears to be feeding 2 systems. You have how many thermostats you have in this house?
1.
We have one for the heat
No, what-
and one for the AC.
For air conditioning.
Yeah.
1 for the AC.
Huh. And both turn on at the same time when you do that?
Yes.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, do you want
Very, very interesting. Well, when the time comes, by the way, the system is well beyond life expectancy, as you already know. But when the time comes, it's gonna be a significant investment because you're gonna have to replace both and put in 2 separate outdoor units in order for it to work.
What do you mean 2 separate?
Well, you have 2 blowers, right? 2 air handlers. How many filters do you have?
2.
So you have 2 systems with only 1 outdoor unit. That's not done. It was done for you, I don't know, for the house, 40 years ago probably, but that's not.
25, okay, good.
But that's not typically done. Matter of fact, this is the only occurrence where I've seen that actually happen, where you have one outdoor unit that feeds 2 indoor units. Normally, an indoor unit with an outdoor unit.
Indoor unit with an outdoor. So you're saying I need 2 units?
2 systems, yes.
Would that be separate? Would
Yes.
they be 2 separate so I could
Correct.
heat one cooler than the other?
Correct.
Which is nice.
Yes. So the first floor would be its own zone, possibly the basement and its own thermostat, and the second floor would be its own zone with its own thermostat, and they would both work independently of one another. So if one dies, the other one's not dead. Here, if you had 2 outdoor units, whatever one just died would be the floor that's affected. All right. So just keep that in mind for future reference. But just as a heads up, the system is well beyond life expectancy. Fortunately, it's cooling properly. And you just needed a condenser fan motor. Now, again, I don't know what this guy was thinking in his head yesterday.
He's an idiot.
Maybe. But if the fan was having difficulty to start, the solution is not to put in something bigger than what's needed. Let's say a toy needs a 9-volt battery and it's dying. You don't give it a 50-volt battery or an 18-volt battery. You replace the toy.
Yeah.
Right? So he may have been doing that to compensate for not replacing the fan motor, but at the end of the day, the fan motor was either dying or when I got here was dead, but it didn't want to start. It is what it is. So I put in a new condenser fan motor.
Okay.
And the right way, wired everything properly. I've secured all the yellow wiring that he took out before, and put the right size capacitor in, which is why I gave you the one that you
the
could.
old one, right.
Yes.
Right. Thank you for doing it
You're
correctly.
Let me ask you.
Yes.
Do you have my bill?
Yes.
Oh,
And what might that be?
Well, we'll play a Russian roulette.
Let's play out Russian roulette. Good. I have to sit down.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, finished up this service call, got paid, did a triple check, went outside again, make sure the unit's still running, make sure I didn't leave anything behind, for example. And now it's time to head back home. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to this Sunday morning special. The emergency service call, the old wildebeest of a carrier that's hooked up to 2 air handlers. Would you look at that? Oh, this is not going to be a fun one to pipe in and install the right way. Let me get your thoughts and feedback down in the comments section down below. How many have seen, and this is not a ductless system, ladies and gentlemen. This is one system outdoors feeding 2 air handlers. How many of you have seen that before? Wow. I really want to hear the feedback on that. How many of you have seen that before? Let me know. All right, guys. Be well. God bless. Stay safe.